Pallantier is out with its latest quarterly results, the company topping revenue estimates for the third quarter and raising its revenue guidance for the full year. Here with a closer look at the numbers is Apostrophe Capital Research Chief Market Strategist Corey Johnson. And Corey, across the board here, very strong results. Seems like a pretty stellar quarter. As you parse through this report, what stands out to you most?
So I guess the thing that really jumps out at me, in my model, I had to do a double take when I looked back at my model over the weekend and saw that I was predicting a 99% business increase in their commercial revenue, thinking, is Corey crazy? And then they come out with a 121% increase in commercial revenue. So that was a really dramatic number. And now we don't have the actual hard numbers, I should say. In the press release, they give us percentages. In the presentation, which I have yet to see uploaded onto their site, we'll get some harder numbers about sort of the segment revenues. But they give us the percentages and we can start to figure out what those numbers are, and they're really strong. It's fantastic growth in a business that was already growing at an incredible rate. So the rate of increase in this business has continued to accelerate. It's a very impressive thing to see, as has the profitability. So incredible profitability from this company. But you don't see the stock moving dramatically because it already moved dramatically. And there is such an intense retail interest in this stock. One wonders how the market is going to react to it when these numbers come out, because the retail sector tends to cheerlead when maybe the professionals tend to take a more measured approach. At least one might think so. Certainly, when the numbers turn bad, the retail flees, and so that was something to be concerned about here. But these are just really strong numbers from Pallantier.
Yeah, and a lot of this has to do with the valuation story, right, Corey? I mean, were these results enough to justify the super high valuation? Because we know in the past, Pallantier has delivered solid results, yet the stock doesn't do too much considering how high of a multiple it trades at. So how do you view the results versus the valuation here?
I mean, you say it doesn't do too much, but it's up 388% in the last year. So it might. I mean,
directly after the results, but yes, to your point, agreed.
So we're in total agreement as usual. What we can see happening here is they were expected to deliver fantastic results, and they delivered fantastic results. I mean, this stock is insanely expensive by any measure, and you can estimate whatever kind of growth you want and however many years of this kind of growth going forward. But the stock is really priced for the cliche price for perfection. It is priced for this dream of all-encompassing Pallantier AI, both in government services and in the US. Yet the company has told us that they're not going to sell everything to everyone, and they're going to limit what that audience is. So we shall see.